Welcome to Satsang. So, about 25 years ago, I had this amazing epiphany. And the epiphany went something like, everything I've done up till this point has been a waste of life. I was about 33. And the reason that I came to that epiphany was because I'd had an experience of heart, of love, unconditional. And I realized that it was really the true jewel of consciousness, and there actually wasn't any other jewel of consciousness. And that all the money in the world, all the success in the world, all the beauty in the world that I thought was beautiful wasn't. The only thing that was beautiful was unconditional love, the most amazingly beautiful thing. And with this epiphany came the end of one life, a life that had been pretty successful in the world. A lot of people would have seen or said that I'd done very well in the material world, but I kind of knew that I was broke. Maybe financially well off, but broke, because I had no heart. And I don't know how to show people what's valuable really. I don't know how to show people that the endeavours they do to build empires of dirt are a total waste of time. The epiphany was so strong for me, so earth-moving, that I walked into my publishing company and gave my staff my companies. At the time they were worth a lot of money, and I didn't want them anymore, because they weren't serving heart. They weren't serving what was truly valuable on this plane. As a matter of fact, they were in the way of it, because they were all about making money, pretty much for the sake of making money. And I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I took my shoes off and I went and searched for my heart. And I walked around Australia for 4 years, pretty much as a bum. And it was nice. It was nice to find out what was really valuable and what wasn't. I felt like I had a second chance at life. A life that was actually worthwhile compared to a life that a lot of people would have said was amazing, but I knew I was broke. I knew I was bankrupt inside, because I didn't have unconditional love, and I had experienced it. So after wandering around for a while, I started trying to help people, whoever was in my sphere, in whatever way I could, whether that was just washing dishes or giving them a massage or helping them with their gardening or whatever. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't have the skills to do a great deal other than be a businessman, because that's what I was good at. So at some point in that 4-year period, I started to realize that I wanted to be in service to humanity, to mankind, to the plants and the animals and the planet, because I couldn't figure out anything else that was worth doing, anything else that was worthwhile. And my favourite species, you being human beings, I wanted to be able to somehow help them. So I thought I'd like to go into the business of helping people heal themselves. So I stopped travelling and I started working in massage, particularly therapeutic massage, which I had trained in. And then I decided I wanted to be of greater service, so I trained as a naturopath, so I could have better tools to help people with. And then I trained at night time as a psychotherapist, so I could have better tools once again to help people who were having problems, having suffering. I felt like I was in service, and I felt like I was helping people, making a difference in people's lives, and it felt good. It felt so much better than just making money for the sake of making money as a publisher and entrepreneur, and that I was in the 80s. I was earning maybe a tenth of the money or something, I don't know. It wasn't very much. And I worked out some things. I worked out that if you really want to help people, you have to get out of the way. You have to take your story and put it aside so you can be there for them 100%. And I found that when there wasn't a story of Vishrant, there was a lot of room for other people. I became a great listener because I didn't have a story of me. I just was interested in the other. I wanted to listen to what they had to say and see if there was in some way I could actually improve their lives. And it felt good to do. It felt like it was the way of the heart, because for me the heart is about giving, not about taking, but about giving, about taking care, about giving back. A very beautiful way to live. I called it manageable happiness because I did get a lot of joy from being a giver. Got a lot of joy from the work I was doing. And so I could be better at it, I studied every day and learnt more about my trade, so I could help people suffer less. And I wish I could teach this. I wish I could show people that the pursuit of money, the pursuit of success, is just really the building of empires of dirt. It's not worth anything. If you haven't got heart in your life, no matter how successful, no matter how wealthy you are, you're actually broke, you're bankrupt. And for me, I felt like I'd wasted 33 years of my life, and that I had a chance to live again, and this time for something that was actually worthwhile. Love. And I encourage everyone to examine their lives and to see what they're really doing with their lives. Who are they really helping? Who are they really serving? And are they living as a desert, or is there an oasis there that other people can come and rest in? Because when you find love, you become an oasis for others. Until you find love, you're probably a desert, looking for love outside of yourself all the time, chasing all sorts of pursuits to try and make you feel yourself feel okay because you really are missing the jewel of consciousness. And in this examination, if you find you're broke, if you find that you're bankrupt, I really hope it devastates you. I really hope it breaks your heart open so that you'll do something about it. And change your life to serve hard, to serve others, and make this world a little bit better, a little bit more happy for others, a bit more joyful in that you become a giver, and that you're now serving the jewel of consciousness, heart. And it's up to you. No one can ever persuade you to do this. You have to look and see for yourself and want it for yourself and want it for others. This is your journey. Thank you for Satsang.